For many people, statistics is just like notes, you know. And statisticians come and show, look, very interesting, they say, you know. And we don't understand it, so we have to build an instrument so we can play the statistics. And that we have here. What we have done is to use new software techniques where we can animate statistics. And here I have a graph where I show on this axis child mortality, if children die or if they survive. And on this axis the size of families, and each bubble here is a country. And I can, for instance, compare Bangladesh 1950, a country which had high child mortality and large families, 7 children per woman. And France 1950, we had low child mortality and just 2 or 3 children per woman. And now the nice thing with our software is that it can animate it, so we can play those years. And here we go, and you can see 1955, and the bubbles start to move. The big bubble there is China, and how Bangladesh goes down like this. And if you want to do it quicker, you can grab this here on the time axis, and you can play it very fast. And to many people's surprise, they find that Bangladesh today almost have the same health situation and family size as France 1950. We've got an enormous amount of new users of statistics by this, just as with music. And we need instruments, and we need someone who can play the instrument, but we still need the composers. And the people who work with statistics, the statisticians, we honor them because they are our Mozarts and our Beethoven, and without them, we can't do anything. I don't think it should just be tactically, directly to be used as a tool in a political debate. It should understand the world you live in. And it becomes interesting. People like it. It's fun. And when I say Hollywood, sometimes statisticians say, oh no, we must be boring. No, you don't have to be boring at all, as long as you are correct. And that's why you can never do this if we don't have well-funded statistics, you know, who produce data without being interfered by politicians. Now a new group of people can come in and communicate it and use it, you know. And I think we can compete with the time in the television and get statistics to be there. Now we have a political sofa and people sit and discuss and they don't start with facts. They should understand what the realities is. We talk about globalization. 2 things happen. First, we reach them because they are sitting in the TV sofa, or they like to watch video on YouTube, you know. And number 2, they understand it. It becomes like the weather. Visual things we understand, and I show time as movement, and time as movement, that's how our head works. So this is an enormous opportunity for statistics that we now can animate it. If this is the good thing, it's quite fast to change. Instead of fertility rate, I'm going to show you economy. I take gross domestic product, that is income per capita in the country. I take away Bangladesh there. And then I want to show environmental impact. Many young people want to see that. So I take emission of carbon dioxide per metric ton. I have 500 variables immediately, which we can see here. I take away the logarithm from it there. And then I go back to 1965. And then I have on this axis carbon dioxide emitted per person, and here I have money earned. And you can see the industrialized countries, they were quite high, and the developing countries were low. And then I play the world like this. And you can see United States, they have highest carbon dioxide. The rest of Europe is coming up there. And down here is China. China is now getting richer and richer. And then they start to lift, and they start to get higher. And you see no country get rich without emitting carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. And you can see China is just lifting. So anything you can show very fast. You know.
I think that's great. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Can we move to the last one?